Congrats to PDP. Congrats. Good news. Atiku has finally resigned from PDP. Good news. I've been trying to suspend him for years. He no go. Oh, finally, Baba don't go. Third time in 20 years. This is what they call desperation. This is what they call desperado. But for PDP, the biggest party in Africa, it's a welcome development. So the Southerners will not have someone dragging their slots with them. It's a good news. The party will get peace now. Third time going and coming. Baba finally don't go. We hope you no go come back this time, Mr. Atiku, so you can allow the party to be proper opposition that they are supposed to be. I know they still have so many troubles there. They still have so many Wahala people, Kululu people there. But still, Atiku's ambition has granted the party for too long. And it's a good news, it's a welcome development. I don't know whether Baba forget something inside Villa. In and out of PDP 3 times in 20 years. What a shame. Anyway, I hope Obi can come back to PDP now, because PDP, they've got a lot of spread. I hope Obi can come back now. And I hope PDP can zone their presidential to South, so they can get someone at least to stand against Tinubu 2027. It's a welcome development. Bye-bye to Jati. Please, Obi, try and think about it. If you can come back to PDP, the people where they stop you don't go.
In 2027, Atiku Abubakar will be 81 years old. Let that sink into your brain. Let it sink. The next presidential election in Nigeria we hold in 2027. And in 2027, Atiku Abubakar, Turaki of Adamawa, will be 81 years old. Let that sink. What is Atiku Abubakar looking for in Aso Rock? What did he forget in Aso Rock? That at 81 years old, he wants power. That is how the president of Cameroon, Paul Biya, ended up becoming the oldest president in Africa at 92. And he still wants to contest again. He has become a liability to his country. So Atiku Abubakar, he wants power to be inaugurated as the president of Nigeria at 81 years old. Buhari, when Buhari was inaugurated, he was about 72 years old. So he left power around, that is 79 years old. And he spent the whole tenure in hospital in the UK. And of course, we know how a few days ago it was reported in UK. That is where he died. Tinubu inaugurated at 72 years old. And now every day is in France. Where? In the hospital. Every day is in France in the hospital. 72 years. Atiku Abubakar, by 2027, he will be 81 years old. What did he forget in Aso Rock? Atiku, please. Please. Rest. At this age, you need to rest. This, walking around trying to maintain steez is not necessary. Age must tell on you. This job is not a honorary one. Instead of that, Nigerians will make Atiku honorary president. Let us elect a competent, energetic person for the office of the presidency. And now give Atiku a honorary president, just the way we have honorary PhD. We give it to him. So he can take it to home and rest. 81 years old by 2027. We have been talking about this coalition. If the coalition have the guts to give their ticket to 81-year-old man, before the day they give it to him, that coalition will end. 81 years old man cannot inspire, especially when he has not inspiring people is not one of his gifts. It's not one of his strengths. So at 81, what will Atiku be doing in Aso Rock? Please, Atiku Abubakar, it's time to call it quits. It's time. African leaders. What is it with African leaders and power? At 81, you want to contest for election. At 81. They want to be in power at 88. So, just like Buhari, the oldest president Nigeria have ever had is Buhari. The second most oldest president is Tinubu. When Atiku becomes president, he will be the oldest president that Nigeria ever produced. That is what Atiku will be. So is the coalition trying to tell us that they want to give to us the oldest president in Nigeria? If that is the best that the coalition can do, they can as well go home and sleep. They can as well go home and sleep. If the essence of this coalition is to give us the oldest president in Nigeria, they should go home and sleep. They have no case. Nigeria will not produce the oldest, this coalition will not produce the oldest president in Nigeria. Nigeria will not produce the oldest president in 2027. We will not. Not now that Nigeria is in shambles. We will not. So, please, if you know any member of the coalition, share this video with them. Let them know what they are doing. If the essence of this gathering is to give us the oldest president in the history of Nigeria, they should go home and rest. We don't need it. We don't need it. Please, it's not a crime for us to have a president that is healthy. That is not true, because there's an age you get to, you become sickly. It's not your fault. It is age thing. So we don't want to produce another president that will choose. Buhari chose UK. Tinubu chose France. Atiku might choose Dubai. We don't want it. Please. So if you like, go and produce the oldest president. He will come and become the president of you People's Party, not Nigeria. Thank you very much.
Let me say this ahead without any fear of contradiction going to the future. I said it before the PDP elections too. By this time, Atiku should become a statesman. Atiku should mobilize the North within his own sphere of influence to back Peter Obi for the ticket of the South for two reasons. Apart from the part that Peter Obi is popular ahead of even the convention of ADC, very popular. Peter Obi comes from the Southeast, a zone that has shown Atiku enormous love and the PDP by extension since 1998. A zone that the party that it has supported since 1998 consistently, but have not been given that opportunity to present a presidential candidate on that platform. I think it's an embarrassment on the PDP. And since Atiku has moved to the ADC, he should not go in there and ensure this to redeem his own image. Now, as for Obi as a candidate, Obi again has thrust himself ahead of others, going to the 2027 race by his principal stance on a number of issues.
So guys, a lot has been going on right now concerning this coalition. A lot of reactions. Nigerians have been talking. APC has been talking. The coalition members too also have been talking. As we know, there is this kind of little division in the coalition itself, because there are some persons that are for Atiku. Like somebody like Kenneth Okonkwo has come out to say that he's going to vote for Atiku. Although he did not really call Atiku, he said a Northerners, but Nigerians want to believe that is Atiku. Atiku and Peter Obi has indicated interest that they want to run for the presidential election. That brings us to the question, who will ADC give the ticket? Nigerians, we know that virtually all Nigerians that are not APC, most Nigerians, they really believe that Peter Obi is the man for the ticket. Obviously, because whether we like it or not, Peter Obi is one of the backbones of this coalition. This coalition is really making heat, gaining ground, because many people believe in Peter Obi.
If you look at the ADC has gained traction, surprisingly. Not because of the, in spite of the assemblage of men of yesteryears that are largely uninspiring, people that you can't even follow, you can't even line up behind, including, of course, the chairman of the ADC, the former Senate President David Mark, including the Pro-Tem National Secretary. When you look at the ADC and the structure as currently constituted, it's uninspiring. You could as well go to sleep and say, let them slug it out by themselves, and whoever defeats the other, so be it. But something changed when Obi stepped into that hall that day and identified with the coalition. The support the coalition is getting today, which is actually substantial, I must tell you this, surprisingly. I didn't give this coalition a chance. But I can tell that from the feelers we're getting on the ground, a lot of people are now gravitating towards the coalition and are waiting with bated breath to see what they will come up with in the next.
When you say people, who are we referring to?
Nigerians, who have been yearning for an alternative to what they have currently. There was this fear that Nigeria was lying to a one-party state because of the demise of the PDP and the disarray in the Labour Party. So this is like a halt to that slide, and Nigerians have welcomed it. But I'm saying Nigerians have welcomed this coalition or the ADC because of the presence of Mr. Peter Obi there. Somebody they consider as different. And somebody whose conduct really is a bit different from the norm, really. I mean, let's give it to him.
So guys, I would like to hear your opinion. Feel free to drop them with us in the comment section, and please subscribe to our channel, and please give us a thumbs up so that YouTube can recommend it to others. Thank you and bye.